Hey everybody, I'm live. Woo! We're live! Live in my apartment. It's cooking with Babzilla. I said Babzilla, not the other thing, so it's not copyright. Hi Matthew! Welcome everybody to the stream. We've got a lot of new people watching, which is awesome. We should have, I see we already have Chris, we have Jen, non-crazy Jen, Alicia. There's a story behind that, Jen. You're the only non-crazy Jen I know. The other Jens I know are crazy. We have my dad, my kid brother, my mom. We should have my sister, as well as a very good friend of mine I've known since high school, Caitlin. I told her she didn't have to go into the chat, so when you all are here, hello. I think people from Copa Crew should be there as well. Copa Crew being Copa, Maricopa, and Crew meaning, I do so. Trust me, of all the Jens I know, Jen, you are the least crazy. And that's saying a lot. 'Cause the other Jens are they're crazy. They're just they're crazy. And I almost sang a Britney Spears song just then. I don't own any Britney Spears songs. Copyright. I own nothing. Nothing. Again, I'm gonna say it again. I don't own the title. I don't own this mixer. I own nothing. I own nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. I own nothing. Nothing. You and you sure me, but trust me. Alicia can vouch for me. Crazies. Crazy Jens. And then the non-crazy Jens. Crazy. Matthew Bab, are you ready to see me make chocolate cake? He'll respond in just a few moments. There's like about a 9-second delay. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started. This is 2-ingredient chocolate cake. Literally 2 ingredients. Shiva, yes. 2 ingredients. I am adding in a special something to my chocolate cake. Little mini dehydrated marshmallows. I'm going to see how that works. I'm going to see if, maybe that might actually work out pretty well. Who knows? So first you need a microwave safe bowl. And you need chocolate chips. The recipe calls for 9 ounces. This is 12 ounces, plus a little extra of these 2 9-ounce ones. I'm going to add it all, because the more chocolate, the better. Maybe. Now this is mixing Ghirardelli with Toll House, neither of which I own. I don't own it. It's not mine. I have to say that. I actually did buy it, but I have to say I don't own it, so copyright doesn't come after me. Because they will. I made sure to get a bowl big enough. Yeah. I made sure to get a bowl big enough so that I can add in the egg yolks later, because that's all this recipe is. Eggs and chocolate. I need 4 eggs. I should have gotten that out first. Eggs. Which I don't own. I don't own no farms that have eggs. I don't own anything. I own nothing. Nothing. I need to separate these. I didn't get a bowl for separation. But you know what? I'll just self-separate when the time comes. I need to melt. Actually, no. I need to preheat first. Nothing in the oven. Oven light on. Preheat to 325. Gonna start the preheat on that one. I'm going to melt the chocolate. I'm going to start with 25 seconds. Take it out, stir it. I'm going to start with this. No, I'm going to start with this chopstick. My fancy. Okay. Alright. It says the reconnection was successful, so I should be coming in, right? Haha, there we go. Alright. Am I back? Can you all hear me? Is this thing on? Hello, hello. Copyright, hello. Can you hear me, copyright? Okay, doing this with this is not a good idea, as I'm kind of noticing. So I'm just going to get a spoon. I'm not going to get that spoon. I'm going to get this spoon. These chocolates are not even remotely melty. They're not even slightly melty. And I don't want to put them in for a long time, so they're just going to get 30 seconds at a time. Sorry about that, everyone. First the net went out. This net has failed me. And then, yes. Well, the more you guys keep texting me, the more you're going to hear legend. Alicia Renee. Stop it. I like to hear my messages. Well, I'll be more than happy to read your messages. You need to hush them up. Boy, okay. So we are melting the chocolate. Come on, chocolate. Okay, I will need this. It's really hard to focus on melting the chocolate as well as the eggs. So the chocolate, this is not the type of chocolate that'll harden after a while, which is good. This is the kind of chocolate that will stay melty-like for as long as you need it to. Put that over there. Whew, all right. No mixing of the chocolate. Oh, no mixing of the chocolates. Oops. Ha, ha. Even if they're chocolate chips, you don't mix them. So I'm gonna not mix them anymore. Tempted as I may be. So they're just going in 20 to 30 seconds at a time. So, yeah, I'm not gonna mix the chocolates anymore, which is really hard. If I can get this prep done in less than 10 minutes, I don't know what time it is because that's preheating and that's cooking. If I can get this done in no time, then I can move on to the other thing while the cake is making. So you guys could get 2 recipes today, especially if I can keep it in an hour. Okay. 25 seconds. My problem is I should have taken those chocolates out hours ago. They have been in the fridge. Because this is Arizona, you know? Stuff melts here. So... Okay. Brendan Urie is streaming. He's streaming. He's playing Assassin's Creed, so it's nice I get that notification now. Let me see, is that melty enough? Hey, that's melty enough. Woo! We're melted enough. Ooh, get that nice whiff of chocolate in the air. Well, mostly melted. There may be some that are still not completely melted, but maybe melted enough. So I need to add the yolk to the chocolate as well as whisking the egg whites until they're soft peaks. Now the problem is that I only have 1 whisk. This one. So maybe I can add the egg yolks first, whisk that, rinse this off, and then do the egg whites. I guess I could do that. Ooh, that's good chocolate. So we are going to do that. Actually, I'm not going to use the mixer for the egg yolks and the chocolate. I'm going to be very careful in separating them. Normally I just do this with one hand because Gordon Ramsay taught me to do that. Open an egg, crack an egg. That's my oven preheated. Crack an egg with one hand, which I can totally do. But with the egg yolk, this requires precision. Much needed precision, too. Come on, milk. White. Come on. Let go. There. That's one egg yolk. We'll take care of that later. One good thwack. Thwack. I also have some pretty cool tips that I learned this last week. Not so much about cooking as much as it is about kind of self-care and awareness. One such thing that I did learn is how to make a chocolate facial. That's right, you heard correctly. A chocolate facial. Basically, it's just coconut oil and dark cocoa powder. The recipe for it is like super easy, but there's this website that, the recipe where I got it from, which was something tasty, something, mom's, other, whatever. Shush. That's 3. And very popular, apparently. Which is very, very interesting. But then it went into mentioning getting the best coconut oil. Oh, goodness, that's someone saying I've cut out or something. They can't see me, but I can't because I'm fingers deep in egg yolk and egg whites. That is for me. Rinse off my hands. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Stiff. It said in the thing, soft peaks. Mom, I'm gonna put this phone on silent. Farm Fresh Eggs really good. Farm Fresh Eggs are really good. First, I'm gonna whip the chocolate and the egg yolks together. Of course, whisking them, I mean, you can just as easily fold them in, I suppose. Oh dear, the chocolate's getting more solid. But more fudgy, so that's good. Oh no. Oh no, it's emulsifying. Or not emulsifying enough. Okay. I will fold all that in gently later. Darn it. Pick up that because the cat will eat it. Oh dear, it's melting, it's melting, it's not melting, it's becoming unmelted. Alright, I need to be quick because I am running out of time. I'm gonna plug this in! There we go. See, and that's funny because the instructions said soft peaks, and my mom is saying stiff peaks. Either way, I'm running out of time. It's getting there. For the loud part of our episode. I'd say that's pretty stiff. So now what I'm going to do is it says I need to fold the egg whites into the chocolate, but because the bowl is not big enough, I'm going to fold the chocolate into the egg whites, just 1/3 at a time. There we go. It's nice and easy. Fold it in gently, it says. I don't think I'm doing this right. I think my cake's going to be pretty flat, if you ask me. Are you guys still able to comment in the comment section? I mean, you should. Next part. You guys should still be able to comment. I need to mix it better. It's really hard to fold gently when it's not mixing right. That's someone saying I'm doing something wrong. Oh, is the auto scroll not on? I don't see any of the comments. No, I don't. The last comment I see is, yeah, I'm just seeing mine. So, that's fun. I can't read any of your comments. I think I would have to refresh, and I'm not going to do that. Now the rest. Oy. Oh, I can use my mixer. Okay. I'm going to use my mixer for this part. Now it says to fold gently. My hands are a mess. I have egg everywhere. Should have waited to do the chocolate, but here we go. Mixer! And make the mixer higher. There we go. That is looking like chocolate cake batter already. And there we go. That is much better mixed. I need to rinse off my spatula. Ah, my spatula. It's so nice to have help. Although I wish the comment section would refresh. But that I'm not blaming on you guys. I'm blaming on YouTube. Do I need to grease the pan? I feel like I probably need to grease the pan. If that's the case, then I'm in trouble. I'm trying to pop out chat. Let me see if the pop out chat will do me better. Because if it does, then that would just be so much better. There we go. Okay, it did. The pop-out chat really, really did it. Yeah, I missed a lot. We fix. I do not have a double broiler. There's a lot of it's in that article of the one I just, it's not me texting. Especially if you're adding extra chocolates. Alright, medium stiff. Because you're using extra chocolate, like meringue. Okay, yeah. Medium stiff, extra chocolate. Sorry, Alicia, for the non-ASMR. I could not hear your comments. Sorry, I'm just catching up on these. There we go. Catch up late, Bacon. Hey, I need to catch on now because there's questions that were not answered because I couldn't see it. My question is, because I'm hearing a lot of things that weren't in the original recipe, but, you know, I'm hearing now, should I grease the pan? It's an old pan, so yes, that's what it looks like. You know what? I am going to grease it. Get my butter, because butter is always good. You can never hate on butter. Butter, 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 butter. That is not a copyright song. Cause don't own it. There ain't nothing to it. Needs more butter. Need to stop singing. Greasing the pan. Greasy, 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 grease. Grease. That should be good enough. I'm gonna get the corners extra good though, because corner seems to be my fault. All the butter. There we go. Put that butter back. Good thing I wash my hands repetitively. I'm gonna put that over there. In the chocolate facial, there's a lot of antioxidants. It's supposed to help tighten and brighten your skin. It's supposed to help prevent breakouts, but because I haven't tested it myself, I don't really know for sure. So, you know, have to go from there. All right, ready to get this batter into the pan. That smells nice and chocolatey. I learned this spatula is the best spatula. Oh, the marshmallows! I didn't have the marshmallows! It's okay, I'll sprinkle them on top and they'll just sink down. Or I'll mix it around. Or I'll put it on after. I don't know. I'll decide. Here in a moment. Oh, that's someone telling me I'm doing something wrong again. Okay. Spreading it out into a nice even layer. Put that aside so I can check that thing. Let's see what I'm doing wrong. Oh, I'm not doing anything wrong. That's something else. Mixer. Bunch of live. Okay. 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 Not doing anything wrong. Yay! Alright. I'll just move that aside. Pop that in the sink. I'm supposed to clean as I go. But you know, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. I'm going to get a handful of some of these delightful dehydrated marshmallows and just sprinkle it on top. Nice even sprinkling. Mmm. Tastes like breakfast cereal. Because we all know this is what we go for when we're eating our breakfast cereal. We don't care about fiber. Not to mention they have a very lovely crunch on our ears. All right, we are ready to put this sucker in the oven. We bake it for 30 minutes. Handful. Yes, exactly, Alicia. Mom, the Lucky Charm ones, they're sold on nuts.com. Seriously, you can get the multicolored flavored marshmallows that you put in cereal. Nuts.com. I don't own nuts.com. There we go. It says to bake that for 30 minutes. It's being baked for 30 minutes. Which, hey, right at the halfway point, we'll be at the top of the hour, or a minute 2 by the time that's done. Which means I have time to do Gazpacho! Yay! What am I doing wrong? Okay. Alright. The good news about Gazpacho is I prepped everything. Everything. It's all prepped. That's why I have like these here, out here. I'm going to do this bit by bit by bit at a time. I'm supposed to mix it all in together. Let me see if I have my smaller mixer. I do. This smaller mixer will be perfect. Caitlin, here's that bowl I was telling you about. Matching bowl to that plate that you saw. Hufflepuff one has a small plate too, but no bowl. So my stuff is gonna go in here. It should be enough. Alright, I need to switch to my Gazpacho recipe book. Oh, 16 ounces. Do I have the smaller one? No, I don't. But that's okay because I want to use the good tomatoes. These, I mean, yes, it's canned, but it's the San Marzano, the one that says that everyone says that you need to use. I'm gonna put actually that over there. So you need tomatoes. The original recipe for a lot calls for 2 pounds. Or if you want to half that, that's 1 pound or 16 ounces, aka 1 can, if you should go that route. Technology is magical. That bowl is lovely. Then you would need a ½ pound of cucumber, seeded, meaning you need to take out the seeds, which I have. 1 medium bell pepper, cored, meaning all the seeds are out. You need a half of a small red onion, peeled. 2 cloves of small garlic, peeled, as well as olive oil, sherry vinegar, and sea salt. Now, like I said, I'm just doing this as a 1-person thing, so I halved it pretty good. So, let me see, where is it? Here, I have the cucumber. I have the red onion, which has been peeled. I'm gonna peel it again. I mean, that's part of the onion, but I'm gonna peel it again. I'm gonna set that over there. I did 1/4 of a large red bell pepper, and I have these already pre-peeled garlic cloves. Where are my scissors? There they are. Which, if I want to half it, that would just mean 1 garlic clove. But I love garlic, so I'm going to still add 2. Plus, they're really small, so I'm going to add 3. 3. Maybe 4. As well as the tomatoes. Close drawer. Tomatoes! This is a 28-ounce one, so I'm not going to add all of it, but I'm going to add some of it. I'm going to add add quite a bit of it actually. Maybe even half. Maybe a little over half. Because you know what? I like tomatoes. Tomatoes are good. Now I have my inversion blender. Now for the inversion blender, she might have, I don't know if it's the same set. Oh. What's not the same set? Hold on. So these bowls, they're from Costco. The one bowl that was part of the gift as well. It was a birthday gift. I did prep my veggies. They were from Costco, weren't they? Let's see the fancy bowl again. Okay, this is part of the set. It is part of the set, as well as this. Minimar bowls. Hey, immersion, a blender, potato, tomato. Now we're just gonna now we just blend. It just wants, you know, to puree it. Okay, this might be better in my inversion blender container. So I'm going to do that. So that would just be, will just be easier. I thought it would be easier in this, but it's just getting everywhere. Y'all can't see it, but it's a very fine mist of red because of the tomatoes. So we're gonna do this properly now. Oh, I forgot to add the olive oil, the sherry, and the salt. These are all tablespoons and teaspoons. I'm gonna do that now. Teaspoon, tablespoon. Olive oil, 1.5 of olive oil. That might make it a little bit easier when it comes to the blending. Just a smidge. 1/2. Done. I think I was almost going to do that without the extras. Sherry vinegar. Ooh. Okay. That's fine. Just a little. I didn't even fill that up all the way because, you know, I don't need that much sherry. I am not a sherry person. That is somebody else. And a teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. That's half enough. Maybe a little bit more. I might add some lemon juice. I feel like lemon juice would go really well in here. Okay. Back to the inversion. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. I'm gonna put this on high, so guard your ears. Yeah, putting it in this thing, you know, the thing that you're supposed to use the inversion blender for, worked out a lot better than the bowl. I spilled some! No! That's okay. Fully mixed, right? This just, it's mixed. It's done. It's finito. I'm going to toss this right in there to be washed later. And this is going to go over here to be put away for later. that's it. And we still have 21 minutes until the cake comes out. So what I'm going to do is, the next step for the gazpacho is to, you're supposed to put it in the fridge so that it can chill for a couple of hours. Overnight is best, but a couple of hours is fine too. That's what the recipe said. Now, gazpacho is basically just that. It is a cold veggie soup. Now, I suppose you could warm it up and it would be a very fancy tomato soup. Not potatoes, that's a different one. I even have more tomato here for later. I'm going to make another batch. That's just going to be fantabulous. I could make more. I have it all right there. I want to put it all right there, and I'll make it later and then put it in one of my bowls. But in the meantime, that is going to go in there. Now, I'll put that to the side because I might use that some more. Now, for other seasonings, I guess you could use some other stuff. For me, I'm going to add in some of this Sazon gyoza. Some of this stuff. Do you see it? It is the tomato and cilantro one. I think it'll give it a nice kick. Now, it was recommended to kick it up. There's other things that you can add, such as basil, chives. I'm going to add some chives. Some corn. Where's my chives? There's my chives. Some corn, which I absolutely adore corn, and I would absolutely puree it with the rest, but I wanted to try it as is first, because I don't want to waste a whole can of corn if I'm going to end up not liking it. You can put it in a mug, you can just enjoy it in your own thing, just like that. I'm going to make sure, see, I'm going to make sure that's closed right here and now, so that I can do this. Make sure that's nice and tight, which it is. And mix up that seasoning that I put in there as well as the chives. Why? Because I don't want it all sitting there up at the top. There, see? Look at that. That's really colorful and pretty. Look at that. Love that stuff. Yeah, it's good stuff. What is that bread dough? What bread dough? What bread dough? I don't have, what bread dough? I don't know what bread dough. Anywho, we've got 18 minutes for the cake. My gazpacho is done. I'm just going to put it in the fridge to chill. And then I'm going to probably make more after it's been chilled. I never tried it. What was she making that one time? Oh, that was the 3-ingredient biscuit. Yeah. But it also says that to kick it up a notch, you can add strawberries to your gazpacho, which apparently is a very Italian thing to do. I have never done it. I don't know how that would taste. Quite frankly, I think that would be interesting, which is why I think lime would work out pretty well too. You know, if given the chance. You know, if later on I decide I want to try it, then I'm gonna try it. Let me get a drink of water. I'm really thirsty right now. Gotta stay hydrated. Now, there was another recipe that I came across on that I think you guys would pretty enjoy too. It's super easy. It is called peppermint milk. Now, for my sister, who is not a fan of milk at all, she's probably going, ew! But I did see our favorite person, Crunchy ASMR, drink it one time. It was that Tiffany box video she did. Really, really cool. I don't know how she got it the color that she did, but I looked up the recipe, and it is super, super simple. All you need, 1 quart of milk, which is 4 cups, and 20 peppermint candies, which is 5 candies per cup. So, I just did 2 cups and 10 candies. And all you have to do is add candies to the milk, stir it, refrigerate it for an hour, stirring occasionally, strain, chill, and serve. Now, to kick it up, you could melt chocolate, put it along the rim, and, roll it in crushed peppermint. Like what you would do with the martini glass, or not a martini, margarita. When you put the salt on the rim. But, because it's peppermint milk, you could do it with candy canes, crushed candy canes. Now, I did end up making some. I want to reiterate something, though. I do not have proper peppermint candies. I should, but I don't. Instead, I have these peppermint poles, which is peppermints covered in chocolate. Which, when I was thinking about it, I was like, you know what? That would make a little something. That would make a little something extra with that here. I'm not even gonna strain it because if I get one of those peppermints, it's just gonna be good. So I'm gonna try it and see how well that worked. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Yep, that worked. That worked good, too. That worked really good. I love peppermint in everything. Ooh, yeah, you can make that as well as peppermint bark. You can even make it, and I did see the recipe for this, Alicia, a peppermint milk bath. I could show it to you. I think I took a picture of it. Let me double check to make sure. If not, I saved it. Either way. Oh, I think I did. Yes, I did. Hey! So if you ever want that, maybe that's something we could do for the holidays. Peppermint milk bath, and peppermint bark, which is always good. That has about 13 minutes. Ooh, it's hot in here. I really need to find, that's partly why I did the gazpacho recipe today. Because of how hot it gets in here, I needed something cold. Of course, it won't be done because I'm going to refrigerate that for a while. And if that works, I was supposed to add something else to it. Oops. But you know what? I mean, okay. I was supposed to add pepper and cumin, but I say no to both because, one, anyone who knows me knows I don't like pepper. I just don't. I really don't like pepper. And cumin, since working where I worked, I hate cumin. I hate cumin. Hate it. But I was supposed to add 1 thick slice white bread, soaked, no crust. I need to soak it by soaking it under water and wringing it out. There's still actually time to do that. Oh, but I put everything in the sink. Oh, darn. Oh, wait, but I can rinse it out. Okay, so hold on a second, folks. I specifically got bread for this recipe. I want to keep it. I'm going to have to put it back all in here. I didn't put this in the sink. I just put that to the side because I had a feeling I was going to make more. But I did rinse off my immersion blender. No. I need to get my gazpacho back out. Now, the point of adding the bread is to make it thicker. Because so far all you have is like a sauce. Although to me that looks pretty thick. So I'm not all that. Bread and milk, I'm dying. Well, yeah. You need to use your gluten-free bread, Sister Alicia. I went and got the thickest bread that I know, which is Texas toast. And I figured after I got it, I was like, ooh, I can also do French toast. Oh, now I really want French toast. It's just supposed to make the soup thicker. That's for me for later. Poked one ass fruit. Hey, I simply forgot. Oh, you mean the cumin and the pepper. Those are spice choices, okay? This isn't something as simple as like, this isn't something as because, hey, depending on how an egg is cooked, it could mean everything. Everything. But I can't abide by pepper and cumin. I can't do it. Okay. That is officially super duper gross. I don't know if I'm going to do that from now on. So the bread has to be soaked and then wrung out. Back with the immersion blender. There we go. Nice and locked. And put this back in. I wouldn't have been able to add in that bread anyway. It was just too much a lot the first time. Here we go. And it'll also mix up my spices and my chives a lot better too. Now that's properly mixed. Back in there with you. Back over there with you. Back here with you. That does make it thicker, I will say that. I thought it was thick before. It's thicker now. There we go. Oh, that's not bad. It's like eating a very special spaghetti sauce. I could easily add I could easily see myself adding in some cooked ground beef and then totally just like making that into like a kind of spaghetti sauce. That's really good actually. Ooh, I taste all the flavors in there from the cucumber and the cause thickener, yep. Well, it's blended in there. No, I don't like pepper. I really don't like pepper. And I did. They were really good. I look forward to that being chilled so I can enjoy it later. We have 7 minutes left on the cake, everybody. It's not bra? What? How much time left for the cake? Oh, no, it's not bread anymore. 7 minutes. Put that back in there because that didn't get dirty. Dang it, I just finished cleaning out my sink. Oh well. This was good too. I'm going to just set that up there. Actually, a little bit warm. So I'm going to move this back over here. Woo! You guys should see it. It's looking pretty good. It might not be bread anymore, but it definitely made it thicker. I noticed that, which is weird. You don't think bread would be a good thickener for soup, but there you have it. That makes sense. Basically, that's all it to gazpacho. Tomatoes, cucumber, bell pepper, red onion, garlic, olive oil, sherry vinegar, sea salt, pepper and cumin for those who want it. A thick slice of white bread. You combine it all, you puree it all, you refrigerate for 4 hours, and then you serve it up. Well, they're not getting golden brown. They might not melt. But it'll be like sprinkles. So, And because I did end up liking what I tasted, when I make more, I'm going to put in corn. Blend it all in that together. What else did I want to do? Oh! Here is the instructions that I wrote down for the chocolate facial. And I do have other little stuff that I could fit in if I were to do more baking that we can put in between that. Such as a butterscotch sauce. I'm trying to look for more tips. I could also finally get to doing... I have a few other recipes left. I have a risotto, which would definitely require all my concentration. Garlic aioli, a fig caprese salad, which figs aren't in season, so that's gonna have to wait. A heat-to-heat punch, which is basically like a watermelon alcoholic yummy drink of awesome. I also have sandwich ideas, but you know, anybody can make sandwiches. I have, spaghetti carbonara, or pasta tina. That one recipe that Jimmy Kimmel posted for everyone to see. I might do pasta tina or spaghetti carbonara next time. I would need to actually get pasta, because all I have is rigatoni. Ooh, there's also salsa verde, which I could do 2 batches because that involves the crock pot. But yeah, 4 minutes left to the chocolate cake. I could also just do something simple like, I lost my train of thought because I saw my mom's comment and I feared the worst. Guacamole, yes! Guacamole. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Give me more ideas, everybody. What else should I do? Guac. And tacos. I don't know how to make tacos, but I could. Tacos. I'll write that down. Sandwiches are beautiful. Sandwiches are fine. I like sandwiches. I didn't finish that line. So I have guacs. I have tacos. Could do sandwich. I was told Reuben is really good. Do the salad I made. I made a few salads. Do you mean the caramel apple salad or the Napa salad? I'll add both. Why not? Caramel apple salad or Napa salad. I don't know anything. I don't know how to make a taco. Ooh. Corn tortillas. I can make my own corn tortillas for the tacos? Okay, you're gonna have to send me that 2-ingredient corn tortilla for tacos recipe. Although, when it comes to tacos, I'm more of a flour or hard shell. Ooh, I don't know how to make homemade naan, but I could look that up. Naan and hummus. Naan and hummus. Hummus. Think there's an easy recipe. Napa. Ooh, homemade flour tortillas. Corn or flour tortillas. I need to learn how to say that correctly, or else I'm gonna not be able to. Oh, hey, 50 seconds. Ideas. There we go. I have ideas for a while longer. And it may because trying to find a place. Yeah. And thank you, Kate. Oh no, I need a knife. It's okay, I got one. Now these bad boys were a donation from the lovely and awesome Vicky, my mom. Although this is very this is more sturdy than the UV glove. This is not the UV glove, which I don't own. This right here is good for barbecues. I could stick my hand in fire and not feel a thing because it lasts over 1,000 degrees of heat, this glove. And oddly enough, not all that hot. Shush! Okay, now off. There we go. Here we go. Woo! Look at that. Ooh, the marshmallows did get kind of golden browny. A little bit soft, not hard, so they'll probably just have a nice crunch. Don't worry, I did not burn myself. Look at that. Through and through, through and through, through and through, through and... Well, not as much through and through, but then again, I'm poking at it with the same knife. That's cooked all right. Why am I on his hit list? Is it because of my gloves? Oh! Well, if it's because I didn't know it was his idea too. Dennis, thank you very much for the gloves. Shout out to Vicky and Dennis, my parents, for these gloves. I didn't know. You know, no one tells me these things. I actually need that back on. No one tells me anything. I'm just going to cut into a small corner. Oh, that came out awesome. If I can just do this. Okay. A little bit flaky. I probably should have let it cool a little bit. I'm not licking it blade side to my tongue. Thank you very much. I may burn myself, but I don't cut myself. Not anymore. No more. I think the last real injury to my hands that I had that was from my own self was when I did the dishes that one time and the glass exploded in my hand. So it came out a little flaky, but that's probably because I didn't let it cool. That's okay, because, you know, I want to eat it now. Okay, alright. That will go back over there. And here it is, chocolate cake. It's so fudgy and delicious. I might almost be too chocolatey. Ooh, I could add some peanut butter into that. Okay. So the marshmallows didn't melt, but it provides a very lovely crunch to that. It's a soft crunch though. It's not like crunch. I think if I let it cool, it'll solidify more. That seems to be my problem though. Everything has been a bit too crumbly. But that may have something to do with either the chocolate that I'm using in this case, or the fact that I just need to let it cool down a little bit. I could just need to let it cool down. I need water again. very chocolatey. Whew. It stayed mostly the same. There were some parts that rised a little bit more than others. Like this part kind of rose a little bit, but it mostly stayed the same. It doesn't look like it rose maybe like I want to say maybe not even half an inch higher. It doesn't raise very much. Yeah. Brownie, cake, you know. Tomato, potato, yeah. Brownie, cake, thing. You know. There we go. All right. Whew, and only 4 minutes over schedule. Ooh, yes. That is a very good deal. Very yummy brownie. It is very good. And only 2 ingredients. So easy to make. Like gazpacho. Oh yeah. I can't have regular glasses sitting out normally, Chris. I used to be able to. But then certain feline additions to my household made even putting a jug of water on my desk an impossibility. Can't be done. I have had so many broken glasses because of that cat. And the one when for some reason he just felt very sprightly one night, I put my water jug on my desk, right? And then I woke up to a loud clank. Now, the clink that I heard was the cat knocking over the water jug onto the ground. Luckily, it did not burst open, but it still made me realize that I was not to keep glasses nor jugs of water on top of any surface anywhere. On the ground or closed containers only. I did close the plastic lid. That's the thing. He never knocked over the water jug on a regular top like this before. But then when he did, I realized I can't have my water jug on my desk anymore. So I keep it over here. And I just drink little bottles of water over there. Usually hint. Hey, I have no problem with spills, okay? It's the cats. So I find myself drinking out of closed containers like thermoses, right? Or jugs, straight from the jugs. Yes, they are menaces. My cats are very double trouble, boil and bubble. So I can't have any regular cups and glasses. If I do, I have to keep my hand on it. And even then, there's one time where I'm sitting there, I'll put like one of my closed containers there, and Neptune will come over and knock it right over by headbutting it. And I'm like, do you just want attention right now? Is that what you want? And when I go and give him attention, then he just runs away from me. Oh yeah, of course. I don't run this house. I just pay the bills to live here. It's their house, not mine. All right, everybody. 7 minutes over for an hour. Thank you very much for joining me. That's cooled down enough. This was chocolate cake and gazpacho. I'm so glad I made it to the gazpacho. I was really looking forward to that. And I now have ideas for what else I'm going to do. Unless I get called in or unless, extenuating circumstances happen. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Cooking with Babzilla. And yes, my title is a reference to a movie. Chris can guess it. And you all have a very lovely evening. Yes, I don't mind being called Alton Jr., except I don't know science all that well. Especially food science. I know some, but only from what I've learned of 4 levels of cooking. You guys have Have a great night. That is not a licensed song for anywhere or anything. Oh yeah, it is. Oh god, it's Memorial Day weekend. That's why I'm called in on Sunday. Boo! Alright. Well, that works. I keep forgetting. I am gonna get flagged if I don't stop. Alright. You all have a very lovely evening. I'm moving this pop-up chat down here so that I can click end stream when it's time to go. Lasted a little over an hour this time, but you guys have a wonderful evening. Ooh, I should think about trying to make taquitos. I'm going to put that in my ideas. I love taquitos. All right. No more distractions. Bye, everyone.